This tower is going to change everything in this world. It really is going to mark the start of true progress. I don't know why in the flashback some of the fences on the roof were like a different color, but they clearly do match. I also did take some time to decorate the outside of it, put some like signs, buttons, bunch of leaves on it. I really do like the way that it came out, although crooked and kind of looks like it isn't being taken care of. This tower is going to hold the enchanting table in here, so obviously that's going to change a lot for us. And then up here, I do want to put the Nether portal. So not only is this tower going to give us access to enchanting, but it's going to give us access to the Nether, which in turn will give us access to the end. So kind of want to do some of these rooms. I definitely want to get some enchantments going before we go into the Nether, which we will be doing this episode, but yeah. Let me get some materials and start working on this. Alright, I got the interior finished. This is what the bottom floor is looking like right now. I am gonna fill these with random books to help them blend in a little bit better. But right now this is what our enchanting table looks like. We got it to full level 30. And honestly, that silk touch is really tempting. I might do that. This is what the second floor looks like right now. I want to get like some candles. I haven't found any bees yet, which is also why I kind of want that silk touch. Up here, there are a shit ton of barrels. But I thought this was kind of cool as like a little storage room experiment. You can keep all potion ingredients and nether stuff in here. I obviously don't have any brewing stands, but I'm gonna put them there. Up here, I figured I'd put like a little cabinet and a little lectern, so that way I can write like studies or notes about the nether, anything that you find out. Which we do have blocked off right here. Which we can actually go ahead and light if we want to. But yeah, let's make some diamond tools and armor and get some basic enchants. Let's do pick for sure. Get some silk touch. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Let's hope for the best with this one. Oh yes, nice. Depth Strider 3, let's do that. And Protection 3, nice. Okay, getting some pretty good rolls. Let's do a Sharpness 3, because I do have a Sharpness 3 book, so we can immediately get Sharpness 4. Nice, everything's getting unbreaking on it. Let's do Protection 4. Oh my god, yes please. Okay. Just efficiency 4, that's fine I guess. Let's go. Grab that Sharpness 3 book and put it on the sword. And then we'll head to the Alright, so this is our haul from the Nether. In the Bastion I found pretty much all of this. The only thing I got from the fortress were these blaze rods, so... But yeah, we got a Fortune 2 and a Fortune 3 pick, which is kind of crazy. We got Soul Speed 1, which will be nice, and then we got 2 smithing templates. We can duplicate those, but we ended up getting 2, so... Okay, I just went back to the Nether and got some more blaze rods and some more pearls. So I'm gonna craft, I don't know, probably half of these into some blaze powder. And then we'll craft some eyes too. I do want to keep the first one. So we've actually made a lot of progress this episode so far. One thing that is really still bothering me, especially now that I can fix the problem with Silk Touch, is that I don't have any bees in this world. And I kind of need some honey. I want to make a bunch of candles and obviously be able to wax some of the copper bars and lightning rods and stuff, so that way I don't have to keep doing it manually. But yeah, I kind of want to get the bee problem figured out really quick, so let's take our horse and go for a little bit of a ride. Alright, just like that. Really simple, easy build. We got a bunch of bees in there. It's already produced 6 honeycomb. But yeah, we'll just let that run for a while, because we're gonna be using that for a lot of candles and stuff, so eventually we'll move that to a better spot, but for now, that should be fine. Now that we got the bee situation under control, there is just one last thing I want to do this episode, and it's gonna be fairly small, but I'm thinking about adding a couple more trees to just make this area feel a little bit more alive and not so flat. I'm gonna add a pretty small tree right where this candle, or not candle, I'm gonna add a small tree right where this lantern is. And then I think I'm gonna add a bigger tree right in front of this barn, just to help break up some sight lines and, like I said, give it a little bit more life. So let me grab a bunch of wood and leaves and stuff, and I'll start working on these trees real quick. And then also, little shameless plug, but if you like any of the buildings that I've built so far in this series, I do have a Patreon, so if you're willing to support, they are free downloads. All you have to do is become a member, which is also free. But yeah, if you enjoy them, want to use them in your own world, feel free to join as a Patreon member and get them for free. these two trees definitely add more motion and life to the area. I obviously used way more techniques and care with this one. This one was very basic and quick, but I really do love how they both came out. I really like how this one, whenever you walk back here, you're kind of forced to go under the tree no matter which way you go. And then I also did take some time and put in some smaller details around the place, like this water pump right here by the barn, a scarecrow in the wheat fields, little light post by the house along the path, and then even just a small little well by the tower back there. Man, you know, it really is just the small things within Minecraft worlds and builds that give the illusion that it's alive and telling a story, which is really important since Minecraft is so static. But so far I'm really loving how this area is coming out. But that's where I'm gonna call today's episode. Like I said earlier, if you like any of these buildings, feel free to check out the Patreon. It is on my channel page. Becoming a member is free, the downloads are free, so have fun, enjoy them in your world. But anyways, thank you for watching. Again, any support is truly appreciated. And I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Peace out.